its IPO filing, Facebook said it has more than 50 patents here in the U.S. and applications for hundreds of others. The need for protection, pretty simple. Get it, and you've got a better chance of keeping the patent trolls at bay.
Facebook loves hackathons, like this one is depicted in the movie The Social Network.
What's going on? We have 10 minutes to get root access to a Python web server, expose its SSL encryption, and then intercept all traffic over its secure ports. They're hacking.
The hackathons are dominated by engineers, but Facebook's lawyers often show up too. Hackathons are a breeding ground for fresh ideas, potentially patentable ideas, and on that front, Facebook's been very busy. In its IPO filing, Facebook said it has 56 patents in the U.S. and applications for 503 more. Facebook's patent portfolio seems puny compared to rivals like Google, which spent $12.5 billion to buy Motorola and its 25,000 patents. But according to consulting firm 3LP Advisors, at least 24 leading technology and media companies have come up with new inventions that work off Facebook's inventions, meaning Facebook's patent portfolio could be a source of revenue down the road. Some patent filings date back to Facebook's earlier days, like this one filed by Mark Zuckerberg in 2006, related to how news feeds show up on a social network. Others were purchased. The biggest buy? 9 patents and 11 applications bought from Friendster for a reported $40 million back in the summer of 2010. And then there are the purchases that make potential investors go, patents from Hewlett-Packard, Applied Materials, and British Telecom, which makes some wonder if a Facebook phone could be in the works. But Facebook also revealed it's battling plenty of patent suits. High-profile names who have sued Facebook for patent infringement include Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen and Priceline founder Jay Walker on everything from how you connect with friends online to how a website recommends content. Meanwhile, Facebook's decision to file for an IPO won't make its legal battles any easier. Since going public, Zynga, Groupon, and LinkedIn have all been hit with more patent lawsuits.
And for more on Facebook's patents, we are joined now by Kevin Rivette, a managing partner at 3LP Advisors, a firm that advises on intellectual property. And Kevin, we said there, just over 50 patents, but they look like pretty valuable patents.
Yes, they do. The Friendster ones are well cited.
The legal bills, we highlighted those. How steep can those get, considering that you're going up against Google, you're going up against Apple, and there are the patent trolls that are always hanging around as well?
Could easily be in the $50 to $100 million a year range.
Really?
Really.
And so that would explain why the lawyer numbers are climbing quickly at Facebook right now. What about the game plan for Facebook looking at this patent portfolio? We suggested that, some people are talking about a possible Facebook phone. How much can you really tell just from looking at the patent portfolio and what the next 1, 2, 3, 4 products that Facebook's going to introduce to the world are going to be?
Good question. Competitive intelligence is really difficult in this situation. Don't look at the patents. They file a lot of patents that have no meaning whatsoever, just to confuse people.
Just to get people thinking this stuff, they'll actually do that.
Yes.
That's fascinating. What about the types of products that we could see them develop in based on what they don't have coverage in? In other words, people posting photos to Facebook is something that's happening all the time. You guys looked at their patent portfolio and thought maybe some
Location would be kind of nice. Some patents around some of the digital optics, some of the ways that they're connecting that to the social media. So yeah, there are a number of things that you'd like to see if you were looking at the patent portfolio, see more coverage in. I expect they're going to be making purchases.
Well, let's get to that. I mean, what is the most logical move for this company right now when they've got their game plan, and obviously they're pretty savvy about filing for patents. They've been doing it since the beginning, and yet, pulling out the checkbook is such an easy thing to do these days, too.
Well, if you watch the wars with the smart patent, or the smartphone wars, once a big competitor decides to talk to another big competitor, you're going to see them buy patents. You're going to see them buy them in a lot of different areas, is my suspicion. They've grown too quickly to not have the patents that are underlying a $1 billion plus business.
So then just final question, if your legal bills tied to fighting all this could get up to $100 million a year, I mean, how much would Facebook be spending over the next few years to have patent protection? I mean, whether they go out and do deals or just continue to file them.
Well, they already spent $40 million on the Friendster patents.
Yeah.
So I expect to see more of those types. On the optical patents. We're starting to see Kodak getting interested in selling their patents. Don't know where that's going to go. So those are the sort of things I think we should watch.
All right, we will watch them. And Kevin, thanks for sharing your perspectives.
Thank you very much.
As always, Kevin Rivette of 3LP Advisors.